Hello, hello. Welcome back to the weekly Monday Motivation Podcast, No More Excuses. I am Sandi Ballard, your super badass business coach host. And check out my website for those of you who have not been here or have not looked at my website. I'm just really proud of it because it's freaking new, right? That was what I did during the pandemic. Rebranded. And my website is badassbusiness.coach. Pretty simple. As always, I appreciate you listening, for reading this if you're reading the show notes and thinking about whether you want to listen, and for investing in you. And I may sound like a broken record to those of you longtime listeners, but hey, that's okay because someone out there needs to hear thank you and I appreciate you today. And I really do. I have been known to be a lot of things and really direct, but I am authentic, and I wouldn't keep doing this for 244 weeks if I didn't appreciate you and enjoy doing this. So check out my website, badassbusiness.coach. Connect with me on social media because I continue throughout the week to post challenges, follow-up questions, articles, things to help you dig deeper so you can play bigger. All right. And I always like to connect connect with you, my listeners, just to interact and know who you are, because it's super cool to realize I have listeners all over the world. And I love it. Again, 244 weeks. It's pretty freaking cool. All right, let's get into this. Because last week's podcast, I shared about how shit happens, and it happened to me. And I talked about how I recovered because I practiced what I preached, right? I made my list and I prioritized my actions. And so last week, it was mostly the week or the afternoons during the week that went sideways. And why? Because I prioritized. I did my 1, 2, 3 list. I used the 1, 2, 3 method, and I used that, and it kept me focused and on track. And I didn't let all that outside noise and all that shit coming at me to affect me until I got those 3 things done. And then I was like, yeah, shit's going sideways. Things are coming at me. And then I looked at my list, and I was able to get back on track and accomplish what was most important first. Not just anything that was on my list, and not just that shit that was coming at me. And most definitely not nothing. I got shit done. And a lot of times people just kind of do whatever comes at them, and then sometimes they do nothing. They shut down. And I call that bonbon moments. For those of you too young or have never heard of a bonbon, maybe you're in another country and bonbons didn't make it to you, I'm so sorry for that. And I'm sorry that they're no longer around. They are, or they were, deliciousness. They were delicious ice cream nuggets, and the commercials were just all about sitting on a couch, eating them, and kind of just de-stressing, forgetting about all the shit coming at them, all the shit swirling around them. They just, whether it was a man or a woman or whoever, usually was women, but it was sitting on the couch and just letting it melt away. Maybe you've heard of the Calgon washing machine or laundry detergent, trying to get there. The Calgon Take Me Away. It's kind of like that, but with ice cream. And again, when people get stressed out, anxious, frustrated, or whatever causes them to get off track, many tend to just shut down versus figuring out how to get back on track. And that's what I refer to as the infamous bonbon moment. And don't worry, we've all had them, including me, including men. So how do you avoid them? I don't honestly know that you can fully avoid them, but you can recognize the mindset, the behavior, and you can most definitely recover quicker. Practice what you preach, and preach what you practice. Yes, I'm on the soapbox again this week. But, I guarantee not all of you listened to last week, or perhaps it hasn't sunk in, or you're new. So, thinking about this week, do you practice what you preach? Because you cannot preach what you practice unless you're truly living it. I talk about tacos, wine, and pizza a lot. If you've listened to me over the years, I talk about working out, running, my knee surgery, my hips, shit that's gone sideways with my health. Although I'm not a health coach, but those are my habits, and those play into my life. And people's habits and people's health and wellness affects their mindset, business, job, all that stuff. It's called life, right? And even though I am a business coach, life is what affects you. And, it's not what I'm preaching about. Health and wellness are easy examples to relate to. Like I said, it's part of my life. But what I am preaching about regularly are habits, change, time management, achieving goals. Hell yes. I'm on my soapbox about focus and motivation all the time, boundaries and expectations, stepping out of your comfort zone, facing fears, taking chances. I practice what I preach, and I preach what I practice about kicking ass, being a badass, and finishing the year strong. Finishing the year stronger together, right? Have you signed up for the course? It starts tomorrow. Finish the year stronger because we're doing this together, right? If you have not, it's on my website, badassbusiness.coach. Do it. It's 31 freaking dollars. Seriously. All right. So this week, I want to know, who are you? What do you do what do you practice that you could preach about? Can you preach what you practice? Whether it's a healthy lifestyle, Nikki, listener Nikki, I know you're out there. Whether it's a healthy lifestyle, working out, eating, mindset, or fill in the blank. Practicing what I preach gives me the ability to truly be able to help others. Can you say the same? If not, how can you even think about finishing the year stronger? This week I challenge you all to think deeper about that. Can you preach what you practice? If not, why not? Because, it's we've got the last 5 weeks of 2020 here with holidays and the continuation of the shit show called the vid. This pandemic, once again, is causing distractions, frustration, habits gone bad, and more than likely, we're all going to have a bomb moment in the last 5 weeks. But can you recover quicker? So I challenge you to write down one thing that you practice, that you do regularly, that you truly can preach about. And if you can't figure it out, seriously, freaking reach out on my website, find me on social media. I do free 30-minute sessions, all right? A full session is like $100. I mean, my God, let's do this. If not me, somebody else, find a coach, talk through this. We've got to figure out what you do regularly that you could, if you got up on a soapbox, could preach about it because you truly practice it. All right? Again, sign up for my damn course. It starts tomorrow. It's going to kick ass. I'm really excited about this. I've always done this for just a workshop, a day, one-time workshop, one-off workshop. That's it. I usually throw worksheets out at each other. We talk through it. 90 minutes, you're done. But you get a whole month of me in your face, okay, in your email for $31. So let's do this. Let's finish stronger together because 2020 has been a freaking roller coaster ride of uncertainty that's never-ending shit show. And since we're in this together, let's finish stronger together. So tell me, email me, Sandi Ballard, Sandi with an I, Sandi Ballard, Sandi@sandiballard.com. I'll get that right. Or find me on social media, message me, post it here in the comments section. What's one thing you do regularly that you could preach about because you practice it? All right, have a great week. I look forward to seeing some of you, all of you, tomorrow. I would love it if all of you got on there. On the Zoom kickoff, December 1st, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. So wherever you are, sign up, message me. Let's do this. Let's finish stronger together, and let's practice what we preach. Cheers.